You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. The 12th suspect in the case involving a missing teen from East Patchogue appeared in court today. Check it out. Deshaun McLean, who worked at the psychiatric center where the girl was being treated, is accused of inappropriately touching the 14-year-old. Sherry Einhorn was in the courtroom and will bring us the details in just a moment. And homicide detectives and crime scene techs were investigating a wooded area in central Islip today. Now, police did not say why they were there or what they were looking for. Officials were seen in the woods near the railroad tracks south of Suffolk Avenue. And the Army Corps of Engineers has begun emergency dredging at Montauk Inlet. Some commercial fishing boats have not been able to get into the port because the water is too shallow. Fishermen say it could result in damage to ships and loss of revenue.
It's been terrible, life-threatening. You can't navigate it. You can't get through there.
The Army Corps is hoping to remove about 10,000 cubic yards of sand from the inlet. In a lawsuit looking to block the consolidation plan at Nassau Community College has been dismissed. A judge says there are facts to back up the reorganization. Now, college officials proposed the plan last June, which reduced the number of departments from 21 to 6 due to a multi-million-dollar financial deficit. And Altice says it's looking to provide cost-neutral options to consumers who have been missing out on their favorite sports teams. Now, this comes after a threat from the state over Altice's dispute with MSG Networks, which resulted in Knicks and Rangers games not being shown. Altice says those options may include discounts on the Gotham Sports app and Fubo TV. Now a quick look at tomorrow's weather, shall we? It was a pretty brisk and windy day today. Tomorrow, well, it's not going to be any warmer. We are in the low 30s, if not high 20s, partly cloudy skies. And we'll have more on your 7-day later in the broadcast. All right, back to the case involving the missing 14-year-old girl. Sherry Einhorn has the latest.
Deshaun McLean, a 42-year-old mental health therapist aide who worked here at Sagamore Children's Psychiatric Center, was in court facing charges that he inappropriately touched a 14-year-old in his care. The teen from East Patchogue was missing for more than 3 weeks at the end of December and the beginning of January. Her disappearance and discovery now a criminal case. McLean is one of 12 people facing charges. Some of the suspects are accused of child sex trafficking, kidnapping, and rape. All have pleaded not guilty. According to court paperwork, McLean is accused of touching the teen on her private parts on multiple occasions, giving her an inappropriate neck massage, and also of watching her engage in sexual activity in her bedroom at the state facility. All are misdemeanor charges. Newsday is not identifying the teen because she is a minor and the alleged victim of a sex crime. According to these court documents, the alleged incidents took place mid-January when the teen was being treated here. Mr. McLean, do you have anything you want to say for yourself?
No comment.
Don't touch the microphone, sir. Do you have anything you want to say, sir? Did you touch the teenager who was in your care at the facility? McLean didn't answer questions after his court appearance. His case was adjourned until next month, and he is still out on bail. Last week, 9 other defendants were arraigned on a 75-count grand jury indictment. Mr. Rodriguez, you want to say?
There's no comments. Thank you very much.
We reached out to the New York State Office of Mental Health for a comment. A spokesman responded with a statement saying, in part, the Office of Mental Health has zero tolerance for abuse at our facilities. Law enforcement was immediately notified, and this employee was simultaneously placed on leave. McLean is due back in court March 24th. In Central Islip, I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
And only in Newsday, a local nonprofit says the Trump administration's grant freeze is putting critical services at risk for victims of abuse. Virginia Huey explains.
It was scary. It was tension. It was eggshells. It was just a bad environment.
This woman fled from an abusive 4-year relationship with her live-in boyfriend. Newsday is not identifying her and took the extra precaution of altering her voice.
He would back you up in the corner and yell and scream at you and make you feel like he's getting ready to hit you.
She and her 17-year-old daughter found help at Brighter Tomorrows, Inc. in Bayshore. The charity provides a 24-hour hotline, shelter, counseling, legal advocacy, and housing options for domestic violence victims.
We would not have been here if it wasn't for Brighter Tomorrows.
But now the lifeline for thousands of victims like this woman is in jeopardy. Last month, the Trump administration called for a far-reaching spending freeze on federal assistance impacting nonprofits across the country.
Right now, one of the sources of funding, which is through the Office of Violence Against Women, has been paused. We usually get $600,000 for a 3-year contract, and that provides the transitional housing, food and clothing, counseling, legal services.
Though a federal judge temporarily blocked a funding freeze, Dolores Corden says the critical grant Brighter Tomorrows relies on remains in limbo.
You're talking about life and death situations and how not having the funding will affect people in need.
With the funds on hold, the staff at Brighter Tomorrows is concerned that it'll eventually lead to cuts in services, including fewer advocates to help victims navigate the court system.
They won't have anyone to be there for them at court to understand what's happening. They may not get orders of protection, and they will be forced to go back to a violent situation.
Corden says Brighter Tomorrows is drawing up contingency plans to keep services afloat if the funding freeze continues past this fall.
This would be very detrimental to us women to take a lifeline like this away. I've come so far just in a program like this.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Model behavior on stage and beyond. I'm Elisa DiStefano at a very special fashion show at Plain Edge High School.
We're just so excited to dance and perform for everybody on stage and on your channel. Woo!
The Best Buddies Club puts a spotlight on friendship in their 4th annual fashion show.
Best Buddies is a group that pairs students with and without intellectual disabilities into pairs, into friendship groups.
So you two are buddies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're best buddies.
I love being best buddies with Emma. We've been best buddies for 7 years and we're like family now.
We became friends talking, and she is so nice.
It's been life-changing for me. I mean, this is the first year that I've been with Gianna, but these past few months, I feel like we've gotten so close, and we're besties now.
Best Buddies pride themselves on acceptance of all.
What do you say, folks? Should I be your buddy too?
Are we having a vote here? Yes!
And showcase that on stage.
The show is really us saying, look how amazing our students are. You're going to see about 5 different dances that they had to learn over the last few months. You're going to see them strut and walk this runway. You're going to see them be amazing.
You'll see on stage tonight, I've been going to this for many years. You don't even know the difference between the neurotypical student and those students with special needs.
Tell me what Best Buddies has meant to your daughter.
It has meant everything. She's fostered friendships. It's made her one of the other kids. She's not seen as being different. She's totally accepted for who she is, and that to me as a parent means more than anything.
So it's more than just a fashion show.
It is way more than just a fashion show. Tonight is so many things, but really it's about just embracing our differences and being okay with them and treating each other with respect and love.
And that's great to see. Now let's take a closer look at your 7-day forecast, shall we? And like I said, it's going to be a chilly one tomorrow, and it's pretty much going to be the last time it is chilly. Check it out. We're going up to 40s. Friday, we may have a mix of snow and rain, rather. But as you can see, other than Friday, it's pretty dry, but clouds do stick around. Temps are elevating, though.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen today, head over to newsday.com. I'm Ken Bufa. Thank you so much for joining us.